Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to get into this video because this is one of the most fresh, dewy, kind of bronzy looks that I've done. Usually when I do a fresh kind of glowy look, it has a lot of blush, but today we went for more of the warm bronze kind of look, and it's minimal makeup, very simple to do, very easy. I have a lot of life updates for you guys too. I just had surgery. Something really crazy just happened to me, and I am gonna explain it to you later in this video. And I'm also just like super excited to show you guys how to get one of my favorite staple looks for this summer. It's so perfect for this summer, and make it look very natural and fresh. I have textured, sensitive skin, so if you're anything like me, every step in this video is gonna help your skin look better with a glowy, fresh, bronzy look. So I hope you guys love it. Don't forget to thumbs it up if you like this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video. You guys, my skin is feeling dry AF. Like, I just washed it and then I put my brows on so I wouldn't take 1,000 years to do this video. But I have naturally dry skin, and automatically after I wash my face, I need to put some type of moisturizer on or something. But I didn't do that because I wanted to put on the new Dominique Cosmetics XJD Weighty 180 Fine Mist and Primer. They're both very ultra hydrating. I'm gonna just spritz this on my face so that it loosens up because it feels really tight right now. I love the scent of the cucumber green tea. It's so refreshing. I actually use the spray before I do anything. Both of these products are nice because they have willow bark in them, and this has vitamin E. There's just like jam-packed with a bunch of good stuff for your skin. So I just spray this all over so that my skin could feel like it's coming back to life. I feel like SpongeBob out of water right now. And then after that, I'll put on the Ultra Hydrating Complexion Primer. I did a whole review on both of these with Jade in my last video, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. But yeah, this is what it looks like up close and personal. Very cute. And it's a little squeezy tube, so easy you can just like squeeze it on your face, but I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. You don't need that much. And then you just take a little bit and apply it. I actually should have showed you guys the difference in my skin when I don't apply it on one side so you could see, but I did do the fine mist all over, so that's gonna add a little bit of extra hydration, but it immediately gives you the most soft, smooth skin, and it just glides so easily over the skin. Now, this visibly makes your skin look smoother, so I put it down my neck. You see how much more hydrated my face looks now? It looks like I just took a bath and came back out. It looks so dewy and fresh. I love this stuff. So after that, I'm gonna go in with some skin gloss because I do want this look to be more bronzy and glowy. This looks ridiculous. Okay, I hit a lot of pan, but that's because I use this on my body too, so just ignore it. But this is my Copper Light. I should really show you guys a cute new one, but I'm just gonna keep it real. This is my life with Copper Light. I use a brush whenever I use it on my body, so you'll see the brush marks. But I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my face. And I get questions all the time if Copper Light is good to use if you're fair skin or if you have like light medium skin tone that's like mine. It is universal. All 4 of the skin gloss shades are very universal. As you can see, they're pretty sheer. You can build them up, and Copper Light will give you that nice coppery, bronzy glow. But it's not like, whoa, she has a brown copper something on her face. It just looks very natural. And I actually want to put some on my lids. This is a new concealer. I really like this one. It's from Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind. They sent me a bunch of the medium toned ones, so this is a new one I just got. So let me just like crank it up a little bit because it takes a minute. Okay. So I like to use the medium shade on my face, like on the red spots, blemishes that are not directly underneath my eyes, just kind of where I need it, all over the cheeks basically, and a little around the nose. I'm just gonna work that in with the Morphe M439 brush. It's a big, fluffy, dense brush. The reason why I use more of a neutral tone concealer first is because I like to neutralize any redness and it's medium tone, so it's closer to the skin color I'm gonna end up with. My neck and body, my whole body is a lot darker than my face because I exfoliate so often. I just like to do that just to lay down a nice even tone and remove any redness that I have. And then on areas that are a little bit tougher to cover, I'll just use like the lightest bouncing of the brush on that area. And I won't put it directly on there, I'll kind of just go along the edges. After that, I'm gonna go in and contour a little bit. I'm using the new Kendall by Kylie Cosmetics bronzer. This is the shade Act Natural. It's their bronzing stick, but for me, I feel like this is a really good contour color. And what I like to do first is contour underneath my foundation, so it seems a little bit more natural and realistic. And just a little there and right in here. It's a really nice feel to the skin. It's super smooth when I apply it, so I like that. I'm gonna go in with the same brush to just buff it in. And it moves really easily on the face, but I feel like it's almost disappearing. And it could be that this brush is just a little too large and densely packed. But I have another one right over here. I like this one. This one's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's dual-ended and the ends of the brush are flat. So if you want to, like, let's say the contour on my nose, it'll be easier to blend this part out. And I like that the ends of this brush are loose, so they're not super jam-packed stiff, and it just moves product a little bit softer on the skin. There we look like we got a little nose job. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this on just because I feel like it's super light, and like a little bit heavier hand in there, and then work that in. After I'm done contouring my face, then I'll go in with some foundation. The foundation I want to use today because I want a dewy look. I want to use this one from Wet n Wild. This is their Dewy Finish foundation in the shade Bronze Beige. So just for a little bit extra coverage, I'm gonna go right down the center of my face like this. I'm gonna blend that in with the same brush. You guys, I had a crazy week. If you follow me on Instagram, on my stories, I talk about it, but I just had surgery. I just got out of surgery a couple days ago, and I went to the doctor because I had some pain in my pelvis, and the doctor ordered like an ultrasound to figure out what was going on, an x-ray, and it showed that, well, at first we thought my IUD had moved, and that wasn't the case. They found a 9-centimeter ovarian cyst, and it was huge. And I had some other growths in my pelvic area. So the doctor said we needed to get them out right away because there's no blood supply, and it could like flip my ovary and kind of just knock it out. So I wouldn't have that ovary working anymore. So I needed to take it out. Also, he mentioned to me that the lining of my, I don't know, what is it called? The lining of my uterus is very thin to the point where it's like, I don't know if you could have babies anymore. And it's because of the IUD, which is so scary because Caesar and I were actually just planning, like talking about possibly having another one in the next year or two. Maybe we're just thinking about it, like playing with the idea. So hearing that really was scary. So they did the surgery that same day, and I've been recovering for the past like 4 days. And I'm so happy that I got that thing out. Like, I feel so much better already. It was causing so much pain in my pelvis. So moral of the story, you guys, don't get an IUD. Like, it worked for me for 12 years. I've had it ever since. As soon as I had Jaden, I got an IUD. And it worked, obviously, for 12 years. I take it out every 5. But it caused so much damage to my uterus and everything. So I would not suggest anybody getting that. It's so bad for you. Now I'm just gonna have to think of another way to do this, but I would not suggest you guys getting an IUD. It's scary. I'm gonna put some concealer on. The concealer I'm gonna put on is the Power Play concealer. This one's a little bit lighter. It's the shade Light G Light 2, and I wanna put that in right in this like center corner right here. And then a little here, just right there, and like a little further down, like right in there. I'm never doing that. Putting anything in my body, not even the one that goes in your arm. I wouldn't suggest anything going into your body like that. It just scared me for life. After I did that, I had so many messages from other people that actually have been through the same thing with the IUD, and I had the Mirena. I don't know if it was the brand or the IUD itself, but so many complications and the same kind of story. So watch out, you guys. Try to find other ways to prevent pregnancy that are healthy and safe for you. Because if I would have left that in there, that could have been really, really bad. I'm feeling better now. Another really crazy thing is we just moved offices. We have our own first office, and I'm gonna do more of like a tour on my second channel, on Caesar and I's second channel. But I'm so excited to show you guys our new office. My brand Dominique Cosmetics first office was a townhouse that we got for the brand, and I was filming in the garage, and now I'm actually filming in a studio, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to give you guys a tour. I'm gonna go right back on top with Copper Light. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier, and I'm gonna take a brush with it. So I'm taking this same brush. I'm just gonna take it right on the top of the cheekbone. It's gonna be my bronzing highlight. I'm just gonna contour my nose, like kind of set it with my Kat Von D powder. This guy, I've been using this for years, probably like 4 or 5 years already, but I absolutely love it. You don't have to contour your nose. You don't have to contour anything. It's really up to you. Contouring is kind of personal. I feel like not everybody should have the same exact contour lines on their face because not everybody needs those places moved or fixed. I think for me, I just personally like my nose to look a little slimmer on the tip and less pointy. So that's why I kind of focus on my nose. Everything else I do a light cream bronzer, and then I'll kind of leave it as is because I don't mind it. And then after that, I want to go in with a little bit more of a deeper bronze. So I'm going to take this shade from Vanity Makeup. It's their medium trio, and I'm going to take that bronzing color and I'm going to deepen the hollow of the face. Go around the temples like so. Just adds a little bit more structure and warmth. I'm taking a little bit of the translucent light powder from Cover Effects, and I just put some in here. I'm gonna place that on top of my eyelid just so everything is a little more mattified. I have a lot of folds in my eyes, that's why I'm doing this. Once I close my eye, the folds kind of touch each other, and then I open, you can see creases. So I'm just gonna go over them. Set the inner corner of my face. I'm gonna do the same thing. And I want to be strategic where I put this because I don't want my face to be matte. I just don't want it glowy in these places. So like right under my nose doesn't really need to be glowy. On the corners of my mouth, kind of those areas. Smile lines, I'm okay with it not being super glowy. And then I'm gonna go over with a little bit of bronzer. This is a bronzer from NARS. It's super bougie and beautiful. It's called Paradise something. I accidentally ripped it the back off. I think it was from PR. Look at this packaging, it's so beautiful. And then you open it up and the bronzer, there's like gold shimmer in there. So I'm gonna take that bronzer and just kind of hit the perimeters of the face a little bit softly. I'm not gonna touch this area at all, but I do wanna make sure that this outer portion of my face does not slip and slide around. I'm gonna go back into the eyes. I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty Legit lashes. So that was the curl and length side. This is the volume side. Okay, yeah. I'm putting on a lot. Hold on. This is a very addicting mascara. All right, so now I'm gonna just take the same bronzer and take a little bit right in here. I'm not gonna take it all the way in, just a little bit in that crease area. So I get on the outer corners. I'm gonna take a little bit more skin gloss and just go over this area and right in here and put it right in the center corner. So for the lips, I'm gonna take Hover from MAC to outline them. And since we're going for a more bronzy look, I want something that's like a peachy, warm nude. So I'm gonna take the Dose of Colors Honey I'm Home Gloss and just a little more on the lip liner. And that's pretty much my look. I would just curl my lashes. Once they completely dried, then I'll curl them. So give me a second because I had to look for my lash curler and I'm in my new office and I don't know where anything is. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I cannot find my eyelash curler, so I'm gonna put lashes on because I feel like, you know, they're just way too low. They need some help, okay? I'm so sad because I want this look very easy and natural, but because of this situation right here, we're putting on lashes. I have these really tiny ones from Velour. They're actually one of my favorites. They're so tiny, they're really cute, but they're very natural. I'm gonna put these on really quick and I'll be right back actually. All right, I have my little baby lashes on and I feel so much better that my eyelashes are actually sitting upright. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put any lashes on if I would have found my lash curler. But this is the final look. It's very fresh, bronzy, and glowy. I really love it. I didn't set every part of my face, and I really love that because I feel like it gives a more plump, hydrated look, just very healthy and plump. So if you liked this video, don't forget to thumbs it up to make sure to let me know that you loved it and I can do more. We're putting in my sign right now is what's happening. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And before I let you go, I just want to remind you that you already have what it takes to get what you need done in your life or to get to that goal that you want to get to. So I want you to look at yourself and let yourself know that you got this. I love you guys. I hope I see you in my next video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.